if you're going to plan for your own retirement within 5 years, you really do need to know how much money you're actually going to need. Not what you think you're going to need, but how much you will need to live comfortably, to maintain your lifestyle. And I even think it's not a bad idea to try testing it, Jake.
So here's my little tip. And again, this is not advice. All advice should be one-on-one. Don't take advice from a podcast or anything on social media. But here is a tip. I like what you just said though. One, figure out what you need and try it out. So track your spending for 3-6 months. I don't know. If you're 5 years out, track it for the whole year.
Right.
I mean,
Why not?
This is a major life decision, retirement. So you should be able to put together a spreadsheet, literally pen and paper, or if you're a client of our practice, we have a financial planning software that I use it. It tracks all my spending. I don't do anything. It just tracks it. So, but here's another point, Cory. Don't fool yourself into thinking you are going to drastically reduce your lifestyle or your spending. Because in my experience, literally, Cory, 19 years, I've had literally thousands of meetings talking about retirement. Very, very, very few of our clients, at least, have lowered their spending when they retire. They may have lowered their spending, Cory, after they've been retired for a decade, but I have seen very few people lower it as soon as they retire. You know why? You
I've got a good idea, but why don't you tell me?
I'll tell you why, Cory. Because they enter their go-go years, right? We talk about this a lot. In your go-go years, hopefully, that's when you have the greatest health, the greatest energy, the biggest bucket list, and all that stuff. Normally, not all of it, but a lot of it requires money. And so I don't want to see a client go from living off of $10,000 a month to living off of $5,000 a month, unless they absolutely want to, but I don't want them to be forced to do that. So my tip is to just act like you're going to spend the same amount of money that you're spending today. And in fact, maybe even increase it a little bit.
I think that's a great tip. And I think, though, it just requires people to have the intentionality of tracking it, right? Understanding what it looks like, because it is something that you want to get this right. You don't want to get this wrong, right?